We got a border that, is wide open. Is that by design, Kamala? I do believe that that was your territory, right? You were supposed to handle the border situation. And yet, as we heard from Homeland Security today, apparently no one in the White House even knows how many people are here. Here is, I want you to hear this, guys. This is stunning to me. This is stunning that our head of Homeland Security can't actually report on how many people may or may not have crossed into this country unknown to us in the past year or since Joe Biden has become president. I mean, this is kind of a concern right now, given what I'm also going to show you. Christopher Wray just said there on Capitol Hill today. But watch this, because Mayorkas is just pathetic, if you ask me. If he can't even just give a simple number, he's trying to give excuses. There are no excuses for this one. This is your job, buddy. You are head of Homeland Security. You ought to know exactly what's going on, or maybe you do and you're too darn scared. Anyway, here is Senator Johnson asking him a few choice questions about this. Mayorkas, he doesn't know anything. Don't know. Johnson knows.
How many people has this administration let in by encountering, processing, dispersing, or that have come in as a known or unknown gotaway? What approximately? I don't need an exact number. So what do we got?
Senator, let me say.
I need numbers. Again, don't filibuster me. How many people has this administration led into the country?
Let me say at the outset that our job would be a lot easier if the broken immigration system was fixed.
Mr. Secretary, I want a number. How many people have you led into this country?
I should also
okay,
comment.
I'll give you the number. It's about 6 million.
6 million. 6 million people that you've let into this country. Why? Why? I mean, we're a country. Countries have borders. According to the latest statistics, as of October 1, we're now closing out the month here, so I'm sure these numbers are much larger. We had more than 100 known people on the terror watch list. I mean, that's who they're catching. So who aren't they catching? I mean, that's alarming considering what Christopher Wray also communicated.
Out the possibility that Hamas or another foreign terrorist organization may exploit the current conflict to conduct attacks here on our own soil. We have kept our sights on Hamas and have multiple ongoing investigations into individuals affiliated with that foreign terrorist organization.
Well, I'm at least glad that he kept saying terrorist organization, terrorist organization, terrorist organization, because you know what? According to some people, including the lady who runs Harvard University, so apparently I went to high school with her. She was like a senior. I was a freshman. I do not remember her at all. She was sent over there from Saudi Arabia. Her parents, I'm told, were foreign, possibly Haitian born. Don't quote me on any of this. I don't want to misspeak. But this is sort of the word that I've heard. And so she was sent to Exeter in New Hampshire. Very wonderful, elite boarding school in New Hampshire. I was just a townie. I was just a day student. So I wasn't the kid being sent from Saudi Arabia. She went through 4 years of that education, which is why she ought to be smarter, frankly. I think I got a great education there. I think it's changed a lot since I was there, but I would credit the place with really helping establish the importance of freedom of thought, et cetera, and yet also understanding some boundaries with respect to sensitivities. As I've said earlier, it would be as though, suddenly you're going to have the KKK marching on, Harvard's campus, and the kids are going to rally for that on the day that of George Floyd. I mean, that's effectively the equivalent. You have 1,400 victims that were mowed down, shot down. You have women that were raped. By the way, at Yale, they're contesting that. There was a young woman who wrote an op-ed talking about how brutal Hamas is and how we have to sort of really stand up to this evilness. And they took out portions of her editorial the Yale, college paper and said, well, we can't print this because we don't believe this to be true. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? The IDF, go look at the footage. The IDF has it. They were wearing little cameras when they went in. It's real.